Okay, picture this. You land in New York, or LA, or Chicago. You studied English for 10 years. You passed exams. You watch movies with subtitles. You feel ready, confident. Then someone walks up to you and says, "Hey, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. What you been up to?" And your brain just freezes. You heard English. You know it was English, but it felt like one giant word. No space, no pause, just boom, sound explosion. You smile, you nod, you panic.
Yeah, and inside your head, you're like, I studied this. I know this language. But real Americans, we don't speak textbook English. We speak lazy English, fast English, connected English. We eat sounds, we smash words together, we shrink everything.
Exactly. And today, we're breaking that down slowly so you can understand fast. Welcome to VocaVibe English. Topic 1. How Americans actually speak fast. All right, let's start with the biggest secret. Americans don't speak fast because we talk quickly. We speak fast because we cut words.
Yes, we don't pronounce every sound. That's the key. Textbook English is clean, clear, perfect. Real life, not perfect. Not clean, not complete. 1. Cutting words short.
Let's start simple. Textbook, I am going to the store. Every word clear. Real American English, I'm gonna go to the store. Or even faster, I'm gonna go to the store.
That to the, we don't say to the. It becomes to the, or just to the. Super soft, almost invisible.
Another one. Textbook, I want to eat. Real life, I wanna eat. Not want to. Wanna. One word.
And here's the thing. Americans don't think want to. Our brain already says wanna. It's automatic. 2. Contractions everywhere.
Oh, contractions. We love contractions. Textbook, I am not ready. Real life, I'm not ready. Textbook, she is coming. Real life, she's coming.
And we go even further. Did not becomes didn't. Could not becomes couldn't. But fast, didn't sounds like didn't. Couldn't sounds like couldn't. That T at the end, gone.
Right. Textbook, I didn't know that. Real fast, I didn't know that. The T disappears. Americans drop final T sounds all the time.
3. Dropping sounds.
Let's talk about dropping sounds. This is huge. Example, next week. Textbook, next week. Real life, next week. The T disappears.
Same with just kidding. Real, just kidding. That T, we don't need it.
4. Linking words together. Now here's the big one, linking. Americans don't speak word by word. We speak sound to sound. Example, what are you doing? Textbook, what are you doing? Real life, what you doing?
Yes, what are you becomes whatcha. Say it slowly. What are you? Now faster. What are ya? Now natural. Whatcha.
Another one. Did you eat? Textbook, did you eat? Real life, did you eat? That D plus Y becomes J. Did ya?
Real life situation. Greeting a friend.
Okay, imagine you see a friend. Textbook, hello, how are you doing today? Real life, hey, how you doing? Not how are you? How ya?
And sometimes even how you doing becomes how you doing. One sound.
Phone call. Phone rings. Textbook, hello, this is John speaking. Real life, hey, this is John. Or even, hey, it's John.
And if someone asks textbook, can I speak to Sarah? Real life, can I talk to Sarah? Faster, can I talk to Sarah? That to becomes tiny.
Work conversation. Boss says, are you going to finish the report? Real life, you gonna finish the report? Not, are you going? Just you. We delete are.
Yes, Americans drop helping verbs in speech sometimes. Textbook, are you coming? Real, you coming? Gone. Got to becomes gotta.
Textbook, I have got to leave. Real life, I gotta leave. Not got to. Gotta.
And fast, I gotta go. Sounds like I gotta go. Almost like I gotta go. All connected.
Hanging out with friends. Textbook, what are you doing tonight? Real life, what you doing tonight? Notice, not doing, doing. We drop the G.
Yes, ing becomes in. Workin' becomes workin'. Goin' becomes goin'. Talkin' becomes talkin'. Very common in casual speech.
Even faster chains. Okay, listen to this. Textbook, what do you want to do? Real American English, what do you want to do? Break it. What do you becomes what are you? Want to becomes wanna. What do you want to do?
And if we're excited, what do you want to do tonight? That's normal. That's everyday English.
Daily life mini dialogues. Textbook, let me know if you need anything. Real life, let me know if you need anything. Let me becomes lemme. If you becomes if you.
Another one. Textbook, give me a second. Real life, give me a sec. Give me becomes gimme.
Fast question forms. Textbook, do you want some coffee? Real life, do you want some coffee? Sometimes sounds like, do you want some coffee? That D almost disappears.
Yes, did you becomes did ya. Would you becomes would ya. Could you becomes could ya. Example, could you help me? Real life, could you help me?
Emotional speed. When we're excited, even faster. Textbook, I do not know what you are talking about. Real life, I don't know what you're talking about. Do not know becomes don't know. You are becomes your. Talking becomes talking.
And if someone's upset, textbook, what are you doing? Real, what are you doing? Or sharp and fast, what you doing?
Why this feels so hard? Here's the truth. You're not bad at English. Your brain learns slow English. Americans speak connected English.
Exactly. When words connect, they change shape. And if you're waiting to hear going to, you'll miss gonna. Rapid example challenge.
Listen to this sentence. I was going to call you, but I did not have time. Now, real life, I was gonna call you, but I didn't have time. Faster, I was gonna call you, but I didn't have time. All smooth, no sharp stops.
That's the rhythm. American English is like waves, not robot, not separate, flowing, connected, relaxed.
Final quick-fire examples. I have to go becomes I have to go. Don't know becomes don't know. Kind of becomes kinda. Sort of becomes sorta.
And in conversation, textbook, are you going to be there? Real, you gonna be there? Textbook, what did you say? Real, what'd you say?
And that's how it happens. Not faster thinking, smaller sounds, smaller words, connected rhythm. And once you start hearing these patterns, you realize Americans aren't speaking faster than you. They're just speaking smaller. All right, now let's level up. You survived topic 1. You know about gonna, wanna, gotta. But here's the next shock. Even if you understand the words, you still might not understand Americans. Why? Because of rhythm, stress, and sentence music.
Yes, this is where things get real. Americans don't just cut words. We stress certain words. We smash the rest. Important words get power. Small words disappear. Topic 2, the rhythm secret. Why Americans sound so fast.
English is a stress-timed language. That means we don't give every word equal time. We jump from stress to stress, like music. Da da da, da da, da da da, da.
Exactly. Content words are strong. Grammar words are weak. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, strong. To, of, a, the, for, weak. Almost invisible. Example 1, simple sentence.
Textbook English. I want to go to the store. Every word equal. Real American rhythm? I want to go to the store. Hear it? Want, go, store. Those are strong. Everything else, tiny.
To becomes ta. The becomes the. Sometimes almost nothing. Example 2, at work.
Textbook. I need to finish this report today. Real life rhythm? I need to finish this report today. Need, finish, port, day. Boom, 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 boom. The rest, soft.
That's why it feels fast. Your brain tries to hear every word clearly, but Americans only pronounce the important ones clearly.
The sound everywhere. Let's talk about the most common American sound. Not A, not E, it's the lazy sound.
Yes. To becomes ta. For becomes fur. Of becomes of. And becomes n. Example, textbook, cup of coffee. Real life, cup of coffee.
Fast food order example. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. Textbook, can I get a cup of coffee and a sandwich? Real American English, can I get a cup of coffee and a sandwich? Faster, can I get a cup of coffee and a sandwich? Cup of becomes cuppa. And becomes in.
And when the worker replies, textbook, do you want anything else? Real life, do you want anything else? Or even, do you want anything else?
Stress changes meaning. Now here's something powerful. Stress changes meaning. Sentence. I didn't say he stole the money. Depending on stress, the meaning changes.
If I stress I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe someone else said it. If I stress I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe someone else stole it. That's American rhythm.
Friend conversation. Textbook. Are you going to the party tonight? Real rhythm. You going to the party tonight? Going. Party. Night. Strong beats.
And if we're casual, you go into the party tonight? Notice to the becomes to the, tonight becomes tonight. Linking and rhythm together.
Now combine everything. Sentence. What are you going to do about it? Real American English? What you gonna do about it? Now rhythm. What you gonna do about it? Gonna, do, bout. Strong beats.
And about becomes about. That first A, weak. Phone argument example.
Textbook. Why did you not tell me? Real American English? Why didn't you tell me? Faster? Why didn't you tell me? Rhythm. Why didn't you tell me? Why? Tell. Strong.
Americans stretch important words. Here's another trick. We stretch important words. Textbook, that is so cool. Real, that's so cool. We stretch so. Emotion lives in stress.
Everyday lazy reductions. Probably, probably. Family, family. Different, different. Interesting, interesting. We remove syllables.
Yes. Textbook, that's interesting. Real life, that's interesting. The T disappears. Group of friends talking fast.
Now imagine this at a table. 4 friends talking fast. What are you guys doing later? I don't know, we might grab some food. Where you want to go? Doesn't matter to me. All reduced, all linked, all rhythmic.
And notice something. Nobody is speaking clearly like a teacher, but everyone understands because rhythm carries meaning.
The secret to understanding fast Americans. Stop listening word by word. Listen for stress. Catch the strong words. Ignore the tiny grammar words.
If you hear gonna, store, later, you can guess the sentence, even if you missed the small pieces. Rapid rhythm practice.
Let's try one more. Textbook. I was thinking about going to the gym after work. Real American rhythm. I was thinking about going to the gym after work. Thinking, going, gym, work. Strong beats. Everything else, soft, fast, reduced.
That's it. American English is not about speed. It's about reduction. It's about connection. It's about stress timing. And once your ear adjusts to the music, fast English doesn't feel fast anymore. It just feels normal conversation between real people.
Okay, now we're going deeper. You understand reductions. You understand rhythm. But there's another reason Americans sound crazy fast. We don't finish thoughts. We don't speak complete sentences. We speak in fragments, half sentences, one-word responses, vibes.
Yes, topic 3 is real-life messy English. The English nobody teaches. The English that lives in kitchens, cars, group chats, offices. Topic 3, incomplete sentences and real conversation speed.
Textbook English loves full sentences. I am going to the store because I need some milk. Real life? Going to the store, need milk. Done.
Exactly. We cut the subject, we cut the helper verbs, we cut anything obvious because in conversation, context does the work. Situation 1, morning at home.
Textbook, are you going to work today? Real life, you working today? Or even, work today?
And the answer? Textbook, yes, I am working today. Real life, yeah, or yeah, later, or unfortunately. One word, complete meaning. Situation 2, making plans.
Textbook, do you want to get something to eat later? Real American English, want to grab food later? Even shorter, grab food later?
And the reply might be, can't, busy. Not, I cannot because I am busy. Just can't, busy. Boom, done. Dropping subjects.
Americans drop I all the time in casual speech. Textbook, I don't know. Real life, don't know. Textbook, I hope so. Real, hope so.
Or, I guess that makes sense. Real, guess that makes sense. Subject gone. Situation 3, texting versus speaking.
Text English affects speaking now. We speak like we text. Text message, on my way. Spoken, on my way. Not, I am on my way.
Another one, textbook, I will call you when I arrive. Real life, I'll call you when I get there. Even shorter in speech, call you when I get there.
One-word reactions. This is big. Friend says, I just got promoted. Responses, no way. Nice. Let's go. Love that. Not full sentences. Energy, emotion, fast.
And if something's bad, that sucks. Dang. Ouch. Brutal. Quick, sharp. Interruptions and overlapping.
Americans interrupt each other. Not rude, just excited. Example, person A, so I was driving and this guy, person B, no way, what happened? Person A, he just like, person B, cut you off? Fast, overlapping.
And notice incomplete thoughts. He just like, we stop mid-sentence because the other person already understands. Situation 4, at work.
Boss walks in. Textbook, have you finished the presentation? Real life, presentation done? Employee, almost. Not, it is almost finished. Just, almost.
The you know and fillers.
Now let's talk fillers. Americans fill space with like, you know. I mean, so, anyway. Example, textbook, I was very surprised when I saw him. Real life, I was like so surprised when I saw him. That like isn't necessary, but it buys time, keeps rhythm.
Speed through familiar phrases.
Common phrases become super fast. How's it going? To, how's it going? What's up? To, what's up? See you later. To, See ya.
And sometimes even shorter. See ya. Later. Night. One word goodbye. Situation 5. Friends arguing.
Textbook, you never listen to me. Real life, you never listen. Textbook, I told you already. Real, told you already. We remove what's obvious.
Speed through shared context.
Here's the secret. The more shared context, the fewer words we use. If two friends both hate math class, one can just say, test tomorrow, and the other says, ugh. Full conversation, 2 words.
Casual invitations. Textbook, would you like to come over to my house later? Real life, you want to come over later? Even shorter, come over later?
Response, can't tonight. Maybe. I'll see. Not, I will consider it and inform you later. No. Just, I'll see.
Why this feels so fast?
Because your brain expects structure. Subject, verb, object. But real conversation? Pieces, fragments, emotion, context.
And when you stop expecting perfect sentences, you start understanding real Americans. Because real Americans, we're not speaking English class English. We're speaking life English. Messy, fast, connected, incomplete. And when you join that rhythm, you don't sound slow anymore. You sound natural.
All right, now we're getting into the real deep water. You've got reductions, you've got rhythm, you've got incomplete sentences. But here's the next level. Americans don't just speak fast, we speak in chunks. Pre-made sound blocks, like verbal shortcuts our brain memorized years ago.
Yes. Topic 4 is about automatic phrases. Because when Americans talk fast, we're not building sentences word by word. We're pulling ready-made pieces off a shelf. Boom. Done. Topic 4. Speaking in chunks. Why Americans don't build sentences.
Textbook English teaches you this. Subject plus verb plus object. I am going to call you later. But real Americans, we don't think like that. We think in chunks. I'll call you. Later. 2 chunks.
Exactly. And when you memorize chunks instead of single words, you start sounding natural. Chunk example 1. Common reactions.
When someone tells us news, we don't create a sentence, we use a stored phrase. No way. That's crazy. I bet. Sounds good. Works for me. All chunks.
Notice how fast these are. Sounds good. Not, that sounds good to me. Just, sounds good. Chunk example 2. Softening statements.
Americans soften things automatically. Instead of, I disagree, we say, I don't know about that. Chunk.
Instead of, you are wrong, we say, I'm not sure that's right. Chunk. Ready-made, polite, fast. Situation 1. At a restaurant.
Textbook. I would like to have the chicken sandwich. Real life. I'll do the chicken sandwich. Chunk. I'll do.
Or, even simpler, let me get the chicken sandwich. Let me get. That's a chunk Americans use constantly. Chunk example 3. Time phrases.
Instead of saying, I will see you at a later time, we say, see you later. Chunk. Instead of, I will talk to you soon, talk to you soon. No subject, no thinking.
Or even shorter, talk soon. Situation 2. At work.
Your coworker says, can you finish that today? You say, I'm on it. Chunk. Not, I am currently working on it. Just, I'm on it.
Another one. Got it. Meaning, I understand. Fast, clean, common. Chunk example 4. Opinions.
Instead of, in my opinion, we say, I mean, or I feel like. Chunk.
And I feel like becomes super fast. I feel like we should leave. Sounds like, I feel like we should leave. Almost one rhythm unit. Emotional chunks.
When something annoying happens, are you kidding me? Chunk. And fast, it becomes, "Are you kidding me?"
Or just, seriously? One word, big emotion. Situation 3, making decisions.
Friend asks, "Where do you want to eat?" You say, "I'm down for whatever." Chunk. Meaning, I'm okay with anything.
Or, I'm good with that. Another chunk. Notice we don't say, that option is acceptable to me. Never. Chunk reduction in speed.
Let's listen to this full textbook sentence. I do not really want to go out tonight because I am tired. Now, chunked American version. Don't really want to go out tonight. Tired. 2 chunks. That's it.
Or even more natural, I'm kinda tired, might stay in. Chunk, chunk. Why chunks make English fast?
Because the brain loves patterns. If you memorize, "Wanna grab?" "I'm down," "I'm on it," "Sounds good," you don't think. You just say it.
And when both people are using chunks, conversation flies. Not because it's fast grammar, because it's automatic language. Situation 4, phone call ending.
Textbook, I must leave now because I have another appointment. Real life, all right, I gotta run. Chunk.
Or, I should get going. Chunk. Fast, smooth, normal. Chunk stacking.
Here's where it gets crazy fast. Americans stack chunks together. Example? I don't know. I mean, we could just grab something real quick. Chunks are, I don't know. I mean, we could just, real quick. All automatic.
And when spoken fast, I don't know, I mean, we could just grab something real quick. Boom. Natural speed. Casual agreement.
Friend asks, "Let's leave early." You respond, "Yeah, I'm cool with that." Chunk.
Or simply, works for me. Super common, super fast. Real conversation example.
Listen to this natural exchange. You free tonight? Yeah, what's up? Want to grab a bite? Sure, I'm down. Cool. See you at 8. Sounds good. Every line is a chunk. No complex grammar.
That's how Americans maintain speed. We recycle phrases. We don't invent new sentences every time. We use patterns we've said thousands of times. And when you start learning English in chunks instead of single words, your speaking speed jumps, your listening improves, and suddenly, fast American English doesn't feel like noise anymore. It feels like rhythm. It feels predictable. It feels human.